All right, here are the existing home sales numbers. We're selling existing homes at an annual rate of 4.9 million. That is down 4.3%, okay? That's a disappointing number in my book. Let's bring in real estate broker, Kendra Todd. I'm calling that disappointing. If the selling rate is well below 5 million a year, that's disappointing. And you say?
I agree with you. Actually, this is just a continuation of the year-long annual theme of low inventory rates causing higher home prices. And this is more than just a seasonal slump, Stuart, because the annual the inventory rates right now on a national basis are about 5 months worth of inventory. However, that doesn't really paint the realistic picture of what's going on a regional basis. For example, right here in D.C., we have 2 months worth of inventory. That's 5 buyers for every house.
Okay, I get the point. I think this is disappointing, and my opinion is this might get worse because next month it's going to be more difficult to get a loan for first-time home buyers for sure because of new rules on Dodd-Frank coming into existence. And unless we change the rules, unless we actually reinstigate making it easier for underwater people to sell their homes, we're not done that so far, I think it gets more difficult to sell a home and buy a home next year. You agree with that?
I partially agree with that, Stuart. I think right now the issue is that we just don't have enough inventory. So if there are fewer buyers who are able to qualify for homes, that still doesn't solve the issue at hand. And the issue is that there's just not enough homes. Now, I do agree with you on the point that, you know, if it is more difficult, if underwriting guidelines make it more difficult to purchase a home, you're going to see longer days on market. And, you know, that's not really going to solve the issue either. So the big question really is, where is new inventory going to come from? Okay.
I want to sum this up, because 4.9 million sales of homes per year is not a really robust rate. It seems to me that the recovery in the housing market has stalled. Plateaued, if you like. You agree with that?
No, I don't agree with that. I think that we're still struggling to find solid ground. However, Stuart, on an annual basis in 2013, the number of home sales is actually up in every region except for the West, where it is declined, and home sale values are up 12% year over year. So it's not all terrible, but yes, we would like to see an easing of inventory.
Now, don't put words in my mouth. It's not all terrible. I got that one right. I'm just saying it's. I just think we've plateaued and stalled. You're free to disagree. Kendra, thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you again next month, and we'll rehash this all over again, I'm sure. Thank you, Kendra.
That's right. See you next year.
Yeah, next year.